Hi guys, this is Tech Girl 007 in here. I hope you're all doing well. In this channel we do all sorts of tech gear review, tutorials and editing tips just like this one. So go ahead and press on that subscribe button and turn on notification bells. Today you're going to learn everything about Filmora X's audio. Starting with the basics, then move on to advanced, then ended with some new features that were not available in the previous versions of Filmora. So let's get started. Right, so first of all you want to go onto the media tab and then just click on here and bring in any audio that you'd like. So in here on the dashboard I've got a few audio files. To bring it on the dashboard you simply click on here and then press on the plus icon. Obviously if you wanted to land on a particular track, you want to make sure that you clicked on that specific track. Then to bring in an audio, just press on plus and then it should land on this or any track that you have selected. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna delete that. That was just for the purpose of the tutorial. Now let's go and I'll show you some more stuff. Another quick feature that you might already know is basically the ability to mute the audio. You just right click and then just mute the audio from here, and then right click again to unmute. You basically untick the tick in here. Right, so I've got an audio in here. To cut the audio I can just press on it, so wherever I want to cut just press in here on the top on the timing scale. If you have more than one file in there, you want to make sure that you've selected the one that you want to put a split on. So I've got this audio, I've clicked on it and I want to make a split. Here we go. So there's a split. I want to just go back a step, remove the split. You can always go ahead and press on Ctrl B on your keyboard to make a split that way. That's just a shortcut. Right now, so I wanted to show you how to actually delete an empty space. So I've got this audio in here, I'm just gonna delete it, and then I've got this empty space in here. So usually what you could really do is click on the empty space, then click on delete on your keyboard, and this should delete the blank space. However, it wouldn't do it for now because we've got other files on the top. So an easy way to rectify this issue is to basically lock these tracks and then click on the blank space again and press the delete, and that should do it for you. Notice we've got another track at the bottom with a file in it. We want to lock that as well, and let's try again. Alright, here we go, it's done. Right, so that was a tip that I wanted to give you guys. Another thing that I would like to show you guys is how to fade in and out of an audio, or perhaps within an audio. So in here I usually would like to start my video. Hi guys, this is Tech with the title and my obviously channel name, and then what I would like to do is on the background music is where I want to just fade in. So as I'm starting, the music on the background is just fading in. It will just be like a smooth fade, and that way it will just look nicer on the audio. To fade an audio in, you just go onto the left corner of the audio where it starts and then just drag it. And to fade it out, you want to go on to the end of the audio, go on to the right corner of the audio, and then where you see a double arrow, you just want to click on it and then just drag it. There we go. So that's how you fade out of any audio. Right, so if you'd like to know more tutorials on Filmora, I've got tons of tutorials on Filmora 9, and also I'm making new ones on Filmora 10. However, the ones on Filmora 9 still works on Filmora 10, so use it to your advantage. Here is some background music with some tips. and some advanced features, plus the new feature that you didn't know. So if you ever wondered how those radio stations automatically fade in and out of the background music while talking, we've got you covered. Right, so we've got the top track with some voiceover underneath. Then I'm going to put some background music in here. This is long, but I'm going to shorten it a bit from here, delete the rest. So what I used to do is to lower down some of the music underneath my video while I was talking. Then what I would do is basically, first of all, when I put the background music on, I would lower it down manually from here, so it was the same level for the whole of the video. However, when there were some parts where I wasn't talking or I was showcasing something, then I would go on there, click on the background music, then on the left side there is a diamond shape, which is basically a point where you can add keyframes. So to delete it, you can either press on the delete key on the keyboard, or otherwise press on it and you should have a small delete icon in here. You can just press on it and it should remove it. Right, so we'll put it back on. We'll add one in here. So we'll put 4 keyframes, 2 at the start and 2 at the end of where there's no narration. Right, so let's put one in here. So as we said, 2 on each side. Now from here we can raise the background music, and if you play it, this is how it's going to sound like. 800 and 900. We have the unboxing and the full review. Right, so as you saw that you had the background music lowered in here, but then the volume was up, it was slowly going up in here and then fading down right about when I was starting to talk again. Right, so that's that. However, there's other ways you can go about this, an easy way, which is a new feature in Filmora 10. But before that, let's look onto some things that you can do within this track. So there are a few more things that you could do in here before I tell you about the new features. So when you click on the audio track, you can allow it to fade in. So notice the fade in has started, and then you can choose to fade it out. Notice it will fade out in here. So here we go. Then you can increase or decrease the pitch. So let me play this and you'll hear how it sounds like. Then we'll increase the pitch. Let's increase the pitch. And let's hear it now. Right, okay, so make sure that you don't increase the pitch too much. We'll take it back to normal, so where about it was 0. Then you got the equalizer. You can change it to whatever you want, whatever suits your mood. Otherwise, you can customize it according to your own needs. You can obviously choose between different modes in here as well, but then you've got these sliders that you can change also to basically suit your needs. Then press on OK and that's it. Then we've got the denoise. Denoise basically removes any background noise if you had it either on your original video or on the background music. It's just self-explanatory. So if you click on it, you can choose between weak, mid or strong. However, I don't recommend the denoiser at all because I've used it and it hasn't worked for me, but it may work for you, you never know. Right, on to the new feature in here, which is called ducking. Audio ducking basically helps reduce or lower your background music automatically. Right, okay, so let's bring the background music again. So in here you can see that I've got some audio, which is my voiceover, and then I have something on the background as well. So if I select these and say lower the volume of other clips, alright, so notice that the volume has been lowered while I'm talking, but then it has been raised while I'm not. So let's play this. Audio ducking basically helps reduce or lower your background music automatically if you have it playing all through the video, but then decrease it to highlight your voiceover. Okay, so that's audio ducking. Right, so there's another feature that I would like to introduce to you guys, which is new in Filmora 10 as well, which is to do with audio. So basically I've got this video with its audio. So before you used to be able to just detach the audio. When you click on detach, it will separate the video and the audio. But in Filmora 10 there's a new feature which is really great, which I was always hoping for it to come up at some point, that is grouping. If you have a video and then a separate audio that you want to attach, so it sticks to it all throughout. Even if you're moving it, that would move with it. So what you could do is highlight both of them, right click and select group, or otherwise Ctrl G. But then if you want to remove them or ungroup them, simply just highlight both of them again and ungroup. I just wanted to show you how it helps to group them together. So now you can move them both wherever you want. One thing that I was really hoping for it to come on Filmora 10, which is not available unfortunately, but I'm going to show it to you guys anyway. So basically in here I'm going to show you guys how to basically sync any audio with video. So usually what I do for my tutorials is I would have my usual video recorder on with its audio recording embedded in it, but then on the background I'll have Audacity on as well. So then while I am recording the screen, I'm also having a separate audio which I can edit and then bring into Filmora X. That way I will have a better audio which will be clear to understand and also will not have much background noise. So I've shown you how to detach, group or ungroup any video or audio, but now let's go and we will learn how to sync an audio with video. So here we have it, a video file with its original audio, and then I have my separate file that I've recorded in Audacity. So first of all, what I would do is take both of the files and align them together. Then just delete any excess that's not needed. I'll try to slowly bring the top or the bottom towards the left to try to match them with each other. I'm just going to increase the volume in here so you can see it clearly, all the waves. Right, so I'll just delete some from here as well. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in a little and I'm going to bring this towards the left. I'm just going to play it to see how it sounds. Another quick, right, so you can hear that there's a double sound or an echo going on. I'm going to select the tracks and then click away somewhere here, so when I'm trying to split them, both of the tracks will be split together. Here we go. So I'm just going to delete them. So now what I'm going to do is bring the bottom track towards the right one notch and then another, and now play it again. Another quick feature that you might already know is basic. Right, okay, I think that's about it. I'm going to delete everything that I don't need in here. Ctrl B, delete. Let's play that again. Another quick feature that you might notice, that when I'm bringing the cursor over towards the start of both tracks, it basically snaps in and there's nothing before the cursor. That basically reassures you that they are now synced together, and whatever that's playing in here will be according to what's being played in here as well. Alright, so that's it. Basically, that's how you do syncing. Right, okay, so I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share it, and I will see you in another video. Take care, bye.